okay with that.
Yes?
That is a fate I'm alright with.
What? Ready?
Now, was there anything past that point? No, probably nothing besides death and destruction, so...
Yes? What? Ready? Sure.
There we go. My mistake was not letting them have their blaster rifles. I was just trying to, like, meta the game way too much. Is there anything back here? No. Where does that lead? I don't know. Well, I suppose there's no harm in exploring. Well, there's a droid. Nothing helpful.
This is private property. By what authority are you trespassing on this estate?
I'll be going now.
My orders are clear. Please.
Alright. I could be an a-hole about it, but fucking, what's the point? And nothing. Alright. We are really low. I'm not a fan. Now, where is this? Alright, back to the Grove. To the Grove! Oh my god, we're gonna die. Man, what a shit way to go. Just throw grenades and run.
That hurt, I bet.
Come on, come on, come on.
That hurt, I bet.
That'll show you.
Just chuck grenades. Come on. Alright, now let's try and kite and pray we live. Somebody over there.
That hurt, I bet.
Now. Oh, that one's not dead. Just run. Is that a thing? Nope. Oh, no, I'm gonna die. Well, that blows. You, like, help me, or... Because I know what you're here for. Oh my god. Thank god the encounter reset. Alright. Yeah, let's go. Come on. Alright. That's fine too, I guess. Disengage. Alright. What time? What do you want? Or who are you? How about that? Really now? Yeah, sure. Retrieval droid with access to the archives of the Enclave of the planetary capital. These three men were here in the field together earlier before the clouds broke. Very odd, but so adored in the sky, dark storm clouds in the sky today. That is not the most pleasant aspect of the case. Blast rifle. Two other men arrived. He's carrying a hunting laser. That's true. Anything anything else I should know? His legs dwelt in these across the case. Oh god. Now, detective work starts. Alright.
Another
Let's
Jedi,
see.
huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stumped. I'm Rickard Lusov.
Well, he's
Maybe
nice.
you can figure this out and let me get out of here.
Tell me what happened.
Well, I was out hunting Iriaz when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it and it
doesn't
drops.
sound good.
I walk over here and find Handon standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handon to the prison he belongs in?
Okay. Sun in his eyes, but it was cloudy. Okay.
Ah, greetings. You must be assisting Master Baluk in his investigation. I'm Handon Gould. Perhaps you've heard of me?
I have not. Should I have?
I guess under the circumstances, no. Well, I presume you wish to hear my story, then?
Yeah,
I shall
sure.
tell you, of course, but there's not much to it. I'm sure that you'll agree that Rickard is quite obviously guilty of murder. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in
Fair
shape,
enough.
too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there, and all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Calder lying on the ground, dead.
Did you see the killer?
And I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river. I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the enclave right away.
Well, that
Hello?
sucked. I'm sorry.
That's my story.
That's odd.
Greetings, apprentice.
Uh.
You must be the one Master Baluk has enlisted to help him with this problem. I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the records of both the Jedi Enclave and the central government facilities here in Dantooine. If you have any need of my services, please do not hesitate to talk to me. I have already retrieved some
Let's see.
information from the archives on KOTOR, Rickard Lusov, and Handon Gould. I have also had time to examine the body of Mr. Netic. Is there any information you require?
Tell me about these planes.
These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Iriaz are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to violence. Calf hounds, on the other hand, are much more deadly. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers
Damn.
by calf hounds in the last 2 weeks.
Aggressive
A
as
general
hell up on
advisory
his
was given out
beach.
3 days ago to carry a weapon at all times when on the plains. Small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide safe refuge for those in need. Is there any other information you need?
Alright. What did you find out about the body?
My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need?
Alright,
Very
I'll
well.
ask you more questions later. Let's see. I want to discuss the murder. An over Calder already dead. He said the guard came out of the shadow holding a blast rifle in his hands. The body of his grandmother explanation is more lying. It was cloudy, there was no sun for him there. Hey! What happened is, Rickard said that someone had been knocked this whole time of the killing. Yeah! Alright. Next point. Your motive for killing. Alright.
So,
Let's go
what
with
do you
Rickard.
wanna know?
Did you know the victim?
Yeah, I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slime ball.
That's nice.
Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him. Especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I leave now? I should probably be the one to give the news to his wife.
Hang on.
So, what do you want
Alright.
to know?
Why would someone want to kill him?
You Jedi are so predictable, always seeing some greater purpose behind everything, when the simple answer is usually the right one. Can't you see that it must have been Handon? I found him standing over the damned body. I don't know why this is causing you so much trouble. You almost seem as lost as this Bullock guy.
Well, he's clearly very sociable.
So, what do you...
Said you were limping.
Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body. But
Don't like
it's
that,
nothing that serious.
A little sketchy. Alright.
Right.
Let's see.
How can I be of further assistance?
Same questions, I guess.
I knew him a little bit, but I was not any sort of great friend to him or anything. I never really associated with him that much. In truth, I didn't really want to. He had a reputation.
Oh ho
Very
ho! Reputation
inconsiderate
means
of
what?
family, I heard. But merely having heard unkind things about someone wouldn't make me want to kill him.
No one says you have killed him yet.
I'm sorry.
Bum.
I'm getting a bit agitated. Why must we remain here? Can't you see that Rickard must have shot him?
I cannot.
How can I be of further assistance?
What would he want? Why would somebody want to kill him?
Well, you see, Calder was involved in some pretty sordid business from time to time. More often than not, I've heard. Disreputable
Such
business
as?
practices, even more disreputable clients. I've even heard he had dealings with a hut here on Dantooine. Now,
Oh,
I bet
my
you're
God.
wondering if I had any reasons to kill the man, but I tell you, I hardly knew him. I saw him once or twice, yes, and I've heard some pretty unkind things about him, but certainly nothing that would make me want to kill him.
Well,
How can I be
why were you out here?
I was taking my daily constitutional. I just happened to be running by when I heard a shot. I ran over and found Calder's body lying there.
Do you often run around the plains?
Yes, quite often. I generally prefer running to anything else. Can't stand speeders. A healthy body will breed a healthy mind, as I always say.
Alright. Now, the big question.
Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bantha. I run. I don't know if I mentioned that.
I think I grabbed the point.
Of course, of course. Listen, if you need anything...
At least you get props for being sociable and, like, working. Oh.
Is there any other information you need?
Let's go with Calder and Ricard.
According to the municipal authorities near the Garan spaceport, there had been news of violent drunken activity in a cantina attached to the port. Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusov was making accusations at a Mr. C. Netic about cheating him in a business deal.
Oh.
Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any other information you need?
Well, that's kind of important to know.
The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past several weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Netic and Mr. Gold. Is there any other information you need?
It's really odd. Both of them are sketchy.
Very well.
Let's see. That means Handon's a liar if you have a speeder rental in his name. You lying bastard. I wish to discuss the murder. Business partners. I think Cannon's lying because he says that he doesn't use. Yeah, doesn't have speeders. You're in a dispute with Calder. Together several times. See? Victims. Well then, why would Ricard be late? Well, hang on. They did have a fight over business matters. The murder weapon itself. Witnesses and information provided by the blaster. Alright.
Is there any other information you...
Tell me about that blaster. Tell me all about that
I
blaster.
cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample, other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need?
Well, that was completely pointless.
Very well.
And let's talk to Ricard.
So, what do you want to know?
You thought Calder was cheating you.
Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years. And we've been doing just fine the way we are.
You can deny it, but there was bad blood between you.
Right.
Well, he's defensive.
So,
I'm
what do you
trying to
wanna
avoid
know?
the question by ending the conversation, but we'll let it go.
That blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Ichani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always used. Always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had.
Ichanis make delicate weapons with too little firepower. Lightweight stuff, if you ask me.
That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too. So he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's.
I love so much having Candace here for conversations like that. Garth's gonna pass out in like a minute.
So,
It's
Right.
fine. Do we have any freaking med packs for him, or is he just gonna like... Can we get him out of limping now? We can't.
What?
That's unfortunate.
How can I be of further assistance?
Brother, you admit you were the speeder with him.
But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in, given the opportunity, but I would not kill him.
Way to really fight that point and punch his face in. Why?
My wife was cheating on me with him. I slept in my own bed while I was in the next room. But,
Oh, damn.
as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime. How can I be...
Man, that sounds sketchy.
That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous cath hounds around. Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance?
Let's see. Well, stolen rifle and cheating on his wife might be motive enough. Alright, let's discuss the murder. Isn't his handguns, but he reported it stolen. What am I supposed to do?
Is there any other... I am sorry, but I seem to be failing. I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with the authorities, but there does not seem to be one. Is there any... Very...
Hang on. Maybe he didn't actually
How can I
file
be
a
for-
report.
That... even an... how can I...
Let's see.
so. Always. Each that black.
Alright.
Right.
Hang on. Let's see. He lied about it being... There we go. One final piece of the puzzle. Let's see.
Is there any other...
The report of the blood sample.
I have just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon. It had been sent back to the enclave just before you arrived. The blood on the weapon is definitely not Calder's. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory. and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to KOTOR. Is there any
Well,
other...
that's helpful.
Very well.
Well, you're the one holding the
How can I
side.
be of further assistance? Injured? How can... Knock his block off, maybe, sure, but not kill him. Oh, I hope you don't find that incriminating. You know,
It is
normally I'm
kinda
not prone
sketchy.
to outbursts like that, but Calder, Mr. Medic, he was not a very nice person. Not a very nice person to me or my family. I had had my suspicions for several weeks, but had no proof until
Oh, damn.
2 days ago. It seems Calder was seeing my wife. Right under my nose, no less.
Well, if you can't keep her, it's your own fault.
But,
Oh,
as
damn.
much as I may hate him,
Tell
for
him,
that,
Gandalf.
I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault. I was just out running. Of course.
So, what do you want to...
You hurt.
Well, right.
Let's see if this actually helps at all. Didn't belong to the victim. Probably Handon's blood. He's clutching his side. Oh ho ho.
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh ho. Shot. Nice. Yeah.
Good. Good. I assume I am permitted to leave now?
You can go
What?
now.
No, damn it! No, if I'm going, I'm gonna take him with me. You don't know anything about what happened.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I came out here to kill Calder. The hut spawn was funneling credits from our business, and we were going under because of it. But if I'm getting caught, I'm not going to go down by myself. You two idiots let the real killer go.
Oh no.
Yes, you green. I came out here to kill Calder, and when I saw someone over by the bridge, I shot him. But Handon had already...
Oh well, that's not good. Well, that sucks. Well, that didn't go quite too well, but yeah, what are you gonna do? I think we're gonna return to the Ebon Hawk and probably call it. Yeah, why not? Is there a workbench in here? No, I know the one. Yeah, I know where it is now. We're good. I think that's it, you guys, for me today, but I guess I'll see you guys later, and, you know, like, comment, subscribe, all that crap. I'll see you guys next time. Alright, bye.